You want to start a YouTube channel, but you got every excuse in the book as to why you haven't started this dang on channel. I'm going to be talking to you about this today because I didn't want to do a regular video on, oh, this is how you start a YouTube channel, da 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 da. Nah, I want to talk to the procrastinators out there. I want to talk to the people who are giving themselves tons of excuses as to why they haven't started this dang on channel. And I know that if you're watching this video, I'm probably talking about you. I have heard so many reasons why people want to start a YouTube channel or even have considered starting one, but for some reason they just have not gotten that ball rolling and actually posting their first video. And I'm going to cover those today, and I'm going to debunk some of the things that you guys are thinking is stopping you from starting your YouTube channel, so that maybe you will go ahead and after this video be like, you know what, girl, you right. I'm going to go ahead and set my camera up and I'm going to hit record. Okay, that's what the goal of this video is today. So the very first one, I sympathize with this one a little bit, but it's still an excuse, and it is that you don't have time.
I don't have time, Shonda. My schedule is so busy. I don't have time. I want to do it, but where am I going to record? I have a full-time job. I got kids. When am I going to record these videos?
I'm coming for you, okay? Because don't get me wrong, creating a YouTube channel and maintaining a YouTube channel does require time. But when you think about it, at the end of the day, you prioritize what's important to you and you make time for the things that you really want to do. So if you really was committed to wanting to start that YouTube channel, you would find the time to get that channel going. So let's be real. What is the real reason as to why you don't have the time to start this YouTube channel? For one, it's probably that you just have not made the commitment mentally that this is what you're going to do. Because having a YouTube channel is a commitment and it is a roller coaster in itself. It is not for the weak. You have to be committed to the process, because it's not one of those things where once you start it and you post your first video, it's just gonna blow up and you're just gonna do super well. Now, granted, me and my fiance's channel did that in the first month. That is not typical behavior on YouTube. Like, you cannot bank on your channel just taking off when you post your first video. So I encourage you to get to the bigger reason. Is it time management issues? Are you not managing your time properly? When can you carve out time for your YouTube channel realistically? Because let's be real, like if you have projects going on in your business, if you have a lot of clients going that you're working with in your business, or whatever it is that you're doing, 9 times out of 10, those things are not gonna change. And what would happen if you were to commit to YouTube for a year and carve out that time every single week to get a YouTube video up? What could drastically change within that year if you were to commit to YouTube and prioritize that? Because if you don't have time because you're running your business or you're maintaining your business, well, how much are you doing on the back end to consistently get your clients in the door, get prospects in the door, to maintain the work of the clients that you've already gotten? Like, how much work are you putting in manually in order to maintain the business that you have? And what could happen if you were to create a YouTube channel that would drastically reduce the amount of time that's required for you to get prospects and get your clients? I'm just saying, like, you have to look at it from 2 different perspectives. Now, let's look at it from the full-time perspective. If you have a full-time job, I get it. And if you have a full-time job and kids, I get it, okay? But how long would it take for you to record a 5-minute video? Realistically. How long would it take for you to record a 5-minute video? This video doesn't have to be 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be 20 minutes. A 5-minute video. You know it's going to take you 5 minutes to record it. Now, that's not including, like, if you mess up and things like that. But to actually sit down and record that video, it would probably take you roughly 30 minutes to an hour. That's including getting dressed. That's including setting up your equipment, if you even have equipment. I have minimal equipment right now. I have my phone set up on a small tripod on my ironing board. You're looking at me on an ironing board right now, okay? And I have a mini ring light that's also set up on the ironing board. It took me all of 30 seconds to set up this setup for my video. So stop making the excuses about you don't have time. You do have time. You're just not prioritizing it the way that you could if you actually wanted to have a YouTube channel. The second one I'm gonna get by real quick, but I have heard it a little bit.
I hate video. I haven't started my YouTube channel because although I like the idea, I just don't like recording content.
If you don't like video, then this platform is not for you. I'm gonna keep it short for you, okay? If you do not like video, then I'm not sure why you would want to start a channel on a platform that is only video. And not only is it only video, it's long form video. So I don't know what's going on there. You might want to hop on Thread because that's like text. That's a text platform. Maybe that would be a better fit for you. The next excuse that I always hear is that you just don't want to go through the learning curve of starting your channel. And this one I actually understand because it is a learning curve and it is something that does not stop. Like you're constantly tweaking, you're constantly researching, you're constantly testing on a platform like YouTube. And I feel that if you can get past the learning curve and learn the basics, you have to really think about, is it worth the ROI? So return of investment. At the beginning stages, the return of investment is like your time. You're going to be putting in a lot of time to get your YouTube channel going, and you're going to have to learn a lot. You're going to have to learn how to record your videos if you're not already recording videos on other platforms, how to edit your videos, how to create the thumbnails for your YouTube videos, how to do research and make sure that people on YouTube even want the type of videos that you're creating. And you have to also kind of learn how to title your videos. So there's a lot of different things that go into starting a YouTube channel and actually growing your YouTube channel. So I absolutely understand that this may be a reason why you are hesitant on actually getting started. This one is going to be easier for you to think about when it comes to the position of your business and what your long-term goals are. If your long-term goals are to create a personal brand where you can build a community of super fans, have a loyal community base for whatever type of business you decide to start, then it's absolutely worth the learning curve, because if you're watching this, you know the opportunities that are available on YouTube. I mean, YouTube is going to change your life when it takes off. So yes, there is a learning curve. There's going to be a learning curve to anything. But if you can get the basics at the beginning, you can eventually hire out on the things that you don't like to do. Like me, I hate editing. I do not like editing, can't stand it. So the moment I get the opportunity to hire out for that, that's what I'm going to do. And eventually, the only thing I will need to do with my channel is to show up, record the video, and hand off the rest and let someone do the thumbnails, let someone do the post-production, editing, and all of those things. But until then, I at least know the basics to bring you a video like this to now where it doesn't take me that long to produce content like this. The next thing that I hear that causes people to be hesitant on starting a YouTube channel is you don't know what kind of YouTube channel to start. You have two different ways that you can start your YouTube channel, and I kind of talked about this on my Facebook page today. Your channel is really going to be based on your long-term vision for your business or for you as a content creator and what your long-term goals are. So you have two different types of channels that you can create. You have the channel that is specifically providing information, like you are the resource for people in a specific industry, a specific niche. You're the educator. You're going to provide all types of tips, tricks, strategies, whatever, and whatever niche that you choose. Now, a lot of people choose this if you're a business owner, maybe you're a coach or a consultant, or you provide some type of service and you're trying to get leads to generate in your business or get clients from your YouTube channels, then this path would make sense because you're the educator. You're showing your expertise and authority in the space. And so that is going to really help you if you're looking to grow your business specifically through a platform like YouTube. Now, on the other hand, if you are a content creator and you already love creating content and you also desire to have a personal brand attached to your YouTube channel, you want to create a different type of YouTube channel. Now, you can still be an educator in the space, but the big difference with this type of YouTube channel is that you're going to be showing your personality. So every video is not necessarily going to be sharing how-to tips, strategies, different steps to do whatever. You're not always going to be plugging your business. You're not going to always be plugging your services, your offers. You may post a vlog every now and then. You may show or create a video with people getting to know you as a person. This is a personal branding channel. So you're casting the net a little bit wider, but this type of channel is going to help you create super fans and build a loyal community. The other type of channel that I mentioned at the beginning is going to be more so to help grow your business. Now, why I always advocate that you create the second type of channel is because I feel that if you are a business owner, you should also be focusing on building a personal brand. Because let's say for some reason you decide you don't like this business no more. You're like, this business was cool, but I'm ready to move on and do something different. Well, if you've created a channel that only talks about that type of content, you're gonna have to start over. Because you can't just go from this and then now you're talking about something completely different, because you've created a community of people who expect you to continue to talk about that topic. Versus if you have a personal brand on your YouTube channel and they get to know you as a person, they get to follow you behind the scenes with you just being a mom or just living your life or whatever, but you sprinkle in some tips here and there as well to showcase your authority and your expertise. Now, if you decide, look, I like this business, I don't really want to post this business no more, I'm going to move on to something else, your super fans and your community are going to be supportive and they're going to stay on that channel because they're on that channel now for you versus being on that channel just for the type of content that you're creating in that niche. I'm going to do another video on that, kind of going into more details in the future, but that's just to kind of sum up that. So if you don't know what kind of channel to start, decide which category you fit in and then go from there. And then I have one more reason, well, it's really two, but I'm going to tie it in together. And that is that you don't have the proper equipment to record your content, or you don't have a good background or a good area to record your content in. Now, I'm not going to tell you to just pick up the camera and start. I'm not going to tell you to just record anywhere, because I feel that you're going to shoot yourself in the foot if you listen to that advice. And this is why. It does matter where you record, and it does matter what you're recording with. You can absolutely record your content with your phone. I'm recording this video with my phone. But the difference is, if I didn't tell you that, you probably wouldn't notice a big difference, and you wouldn't be able to tell that I'm recording this with my phone, right? So if you have low quality on your phone, like for video, which is 2023, so I don't know what kind of phone you got. If you got bad quality, then you might not want to start with your phone, and your first investment may need to be to upgrade your phone. I would say upgrade your phone before you buy a camera, because if you want a really good vlog camera or YouTube content creation camera, it's gonna run you about $900. It's gonna run you about $900. So I would suggest you just upgrade your phone if possible to where you can get good quality like this, and then move on from there. Now, when it comes to your background, I actually recorded this video on a different background. I'm actually in my room. This is my little office where I do my post-production in. And normally in my videos, I'm recording in my office space. The goal is for it to be aesthetically pleasing. Now, I'm recording in this space because I'm trying to allow myself to be a little more vulnerable. I don't like the setup of this back here, but I did want another look in my videos versus always being in like this really nice, aesthetically pleasing background for my content. I wanted to record it in here because I want you to understand that you can record from wherever you need to record in your house. Just make sure that you have good lighting. Make sure that you have your camera set up and that you're not holding it on a tripod or something. Make sure you have your camera propped up. If you don't have good lighting from like a window like this, I have a window right here in front of me. And then I have a ring light because the sun is going in and out, just to make sure that the quality is decent. Once you have that, just start. That's all you need. If you don't want to edit your videos at the beginning stages, if that's going to make it easier for you, then just don't edit, but just make sure that you keep your audience engaged. Like, don't just start rambling off on some stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the video. You just have to learn how to create content that is going to drive the point home, but also showcase your personality. The background should also showcase your personality. And then you just move up as you continue to go. The thing about starting a new YouTube channel is that the first videos are gonna look like crap. They're not gonna look good. I don't care how much you try to make the first videos look good. They're gonna look like crap. So just get those out of the way and then go ahead and continue to learn the more and more that you do it. If this video has made you decide that you want to start a YouTube channel and you're gonna go ahead and push the needle forward, I want you to comment me in the comments so that I could be on the lookout for your videos when you finally launch. But I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you haven't subscribed and you're still watching this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can be supportive of this channel and so that you will also see future videos that I produce over here. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.